So what is good, geekers? We are back with another video. Day after Survivor Series, bro. Look, in my predictions video, I told y'all I was going 5 for 5. Not gonna lie, I still shot a high percentage, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Steph in the clutch, boom, bow. But nah. Shot 4 for 5, bro. The only one I missed on was the main event. Thought the heels won. I mean, I don't know. I guess Roman and the OG Bloodline when it was cool. Overall, a great show, though. I enjoyed it. Apparently, a couple people got injured, so let's get into it, man. Let's go.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Our Survivor Series Wargames with 2 Titanic double cage matches booked and 3 other big bouts, including 3 championship matches. But what happened at the show? Join us now as we recap the show and provide the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. There's also news on 2 top stars legit injured in the Wargames match. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. And follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL.
You see me, you wanna be me, you can't beat me. I shoot in a 3 like I'm Stephen Weezy.
Let's start off with the women's Wargames match as Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley take on the Judgment Day of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Now this is a wild spot fest that sees plenty of carnage, including tables, chairs, kendo sticks, trash cans, and even a toilet seat. One that was even used during a stink face that Naomi delivered to Nia Jax.
Crazy work.
Yeah, a stink face with a toilet seat on your head is actually crazy. And Tiffany Stratton mulls over cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Liv Morgan or Nia Jax, but waits too long and Io Sky sprays her with a fire extinguisher. The match peaks when Liv Morgan places Rhea Ripley on a table and goes to put her through it, only for the Eradicator to deliver a riptide from the top rope, putting Morgan through the table and getting the pinfall.
Can we talk about Rhea Hogan, bro? Rhea Hogan, like, I don't even want to talk about the feud, bro. A lot of people are like, feud needs to end, but can we talk about Rhea Hogan, bro? There was a point in this match, like, and I love Rhea, bro. I'm not, like, when people were bringing this conversation up, like, oh, Rhea's too overpowered, it's kind of like, whatever, push it to the side, like, you know, she's a strong character, whatever. But when I see her getting hit with baseball bats to the midsection, like I'm talking about 10, 15 shots of baseball bats, bro. You're supposed to stay down. She got right back up. I mean, not like Jacob Fatu, but like she got back up like 10 seconds later and started punching on whoever. That's crazy. And then you have Liv getting pinned a lot. Then you have her pin Liv again, bro. Like, getting tired of it, bro. Not gonna lie.
The winners are Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley. Next up is the United States Championship match as champion LA Knight takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. Now this is a well-booked match that tells the story of a laser-focused Shinsuke Nakamura battling a champion who clearly isn't working his A-game. LA Knight goes for the suplex, only for Nakamura to rake the eyes and hit a neck breaker on the metal, dividing the 2 Wargames rings. A Kinshasa to Knight, and it's 1-2-3 as Nakamura wins the United States Championship. But then it's time for the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship as champion Braun Breaker takes on Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. And whether you call this a Pier 6 brawl, a Donnybrook, or a slobberknocker, this triple threat features non-stop action as Sheamus vies for the ever-elusive Intercontinental Championship and Ludwig Kaiser aims for his first singles title. Kaiser shows complete ruthlessness when he bludgeons Sheamus with a shillelagh, but a spear from Braun Breaker knocks Kaiser out of the ring and the champion spears Sheamus for the win to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Next up is a World Heavyweight Championship match as champion Gunther takes on Damian Priest. The Priest starts strong until he bangs up his shoulder, and the ring general capitalizes, targeting Priest's bad shoulder. Priest shows tremendous heart, but when he blocks a superplex, he's knocked off the top rope.
Finn came out of the shadows like Batman, bro. Like, there's a clip on my TikTok, bro. He came out. I'm like, yo, who is that? He pointed at him. He said, oh, yeah, you getting this coup de grace, whatever. He said, hey, and he hit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped, bro. Like, I know Damien's a face, but Finn, don't forget, he came back for blood, bro. He said, nah, I ain't forget. Got him them steps and said, hey. And that was just a great spot, bro. Great spot.
Finn Balor delivers a coup de grace. Gunther takes out Balor and then finishes Priest with the Gojira clutch. Gunther wins by knockout. And then finally, it's the men's Wargames match as Roman Reigns, the Usos of Jay and Jimmy, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk with Paul Heyman take on the bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, and Bronson Reed. Now this match is really the Jacob Fatu show as a Samoan werewolf dominates everyone in his path. Solo Sikoa locks the door, preventing Roman from getting through it, but Roman climbs the cage, taking out a new bloodline, getting his team.
This was crazy. Roman, you're acting different, my guy. Bro climbed the cage, and I think I don't know where he jumped from, either the top, bro. It wasn't the top of the cage. Roman ain't doing that. But either the top, bro, or like on the cage. Look at Roman, bro. When the last time you seen Roman do that, bro? I don't think Roman ever did that, bro. Like, he's going
To
crazy.
their feet. Roman and Punk look ready to fight each other, but Paul Heyman shows up and encourages them to stand
You're snaky. He's snaky.
together. It's a wild fight, but the OG Bloodline and Punk rally, taking out Solo's allies before the babyfaces hit their finishes on Solo, and Reigns spearing Sikoa for the 1-2-3 as Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk win the men's Wargames match. Everyone
match.
celebrates, congratulating CM Punk for his assistance, everyone but Roman Reigns. However, Sami talks Roman into shaking Punk's hand. Roman extends his hand and Punk shakes it in the sign of
Which is
mutual
a great
respect.
moment too.
Punk hugs Paul Heyman and tells him when he needs that favor, he'll ask it. Heyman just tells him he'll get it. All five men then pose.
But after that, Roman acting a little bit weird, and I like it because Roman ain't dumb, bro. Roman gets backstabbed a lot, but he see it this time. He watching Paul like a hawk. He ain't acting normal, bro. And that's why you're my tribal chief. Well, Jacob says, I love you so. Nah, I love you, my tribal chief. You know what I mean?
On the entrance before Survivor Series closes out. But that was a quick review of the show. What about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly?
Ooh.
Well, as always, we start off with the good is number one, match of the night.
What you got?
Braun Breaker is on the fast track to a world championship.
Great match,
While we
bro.
don't know when this will happen or who he'll defeat, we wouldn't be shocked to see Braun Breaker win a world title in 2025.
Yeah.
The WWE Universe is solidly behind Breaker, whether he wrestles as a face or a heel, and at 27, he still has a lengthy career ahead of him.
No
Tonight's
doubt.
triple threat match blew every other match out of the water, including the men's Wargames, as Breaker showed how easily he works against technicians like Ludwig Kaiser and brawlers like Sheamus. Breaker's ability to sell, his facial expressions, and his mix of power, agility, and speed make him the true total package in today's era of wrestling. The only downside to this match was Ludwig Kaiser robbing Sheamus of what looked like a certain win, as fans wonder if the Celtic Warrior will ever win the elusive Intercontinental
I
Championship.
thought Sheamus had it. That's a great near fall. I'm talking about Braun Breaker. He's about to, I think, hit Sheamus with a spear, but there's a chair in the corner or something. Sheamus throws him to the corner, bounces off the rope, hits him with a bro kick. Mind you, he got hit with a chair in the head and a bro kick. So I'm thinking, bro, this the moment. 1, 2, the way the camera set up, you can't see nothing, and then Ludwig pulls the ref. I'm like, bro, I was shaking.
Like, no
my
joke,
booty in my,
this was
my
the best
pants,
false
bro, no
finish
digging.
of
I was
2024.
going crazy.
Number 2, Stratton shines. And Tiffany Stratton is kind of being booked badly, including a run as Ms. Money in the Bank, but that never stops her from over-delivering in the ring.
Yeah.
Stratton shined
She did
tonight,
not look
reminding
like a rookie,
fans
bro,
why she's
at all.
already a fantastic wrestler and performer despite the 25-year-old only being active since 2021.
Yeah.
Number 3, a complex champion. And Finn Balor's interference in Damian Priest's title shot against World Heavyweight Champion Gunther did not sit well with the ring general, who flattened Balor after Finn delivered a coup de grace to Priest outside the ring. This exemplifies how the WWE writes Gunther as a complex character. He's merciless in the ring and he'll take advantage of something like an opponent's injury, as he did when Damian Priest hurt his shoulder. However, he doesn't like taking a tainted win. All that didn't stop him from throwing Priest into the ring and beating him, which adds another dimension to him as champion. It'll be fascinating to see how Gunther interacts with Finn Balor after Balor's actions tonight. Number 4, Shinsuke Nakamura is back.
No cap.
Shinsuke Nakamura's recent return, repackaging, and title win tonight showed how nearly any wrestler can be rehabilitated after years of misuse. Now, this is a fact that actually blew us away, as Wrestle Features even tweeted that this was Nakamura's first pinfall win on a PLE since 2020. In any event, it's his first title win since capturing the Intercontinental Championship from Apollo Crews back in 2021. Shinsuke's match against LA Knight was huge, as a loss would have cemented the fans' perception that he's stuck as a challenger and he has no chance of becoming a champion. Now, that's changed now, and there's no telling where things will go on from here other than the fans are in for some entertaining matches, as Nakamura can go with anyone. While some fans are already disappointed that Carmelo Hayes or even Andrade didn't get the title, the win was a surprise and a good incentive for longtime wrestlers to realize it's never too late to jump back into the spotlight. Number 5, CM Punk works with his head, not with his back.
What you mean?
The CM Punk had his work cut out for him when he entered the Wargames match, but the veteran showed how to work smart, in this case grabbing a toolbox and bludgeoning every member of the new bloodline with it. Number 6, the Reigns Punk drama makes all the difference. Now, unlike the women's match, tonight's men's Wargames match had a powerful story driving it, the tale of a bloodline civil war. It also added to the drama of CM Punk and Roman Reigns' uneasy alliance, which looked to crumble before either man got into the match. This element added another layer to an already fantastic storyline and played out throughout the match, up until the very end. Punk jumped ahead of Reigns to enter the Wargames match, and later Reigns accidentally speared Punk, leading to further questions about this fragile unit.
Very surprised both. Well, I'm very surprised Punk was willing to work. Like, that just tells you how much he loves Paul, and that, I don't know, is weird. Paul, Roman, and Paul Heyman, because Paul's gonna do something, bro, and Roman here to see it. But I was surprised to see them actually work out, even though Roman speared Punk. Like, Punk was still willing to work with Cuz. Props to you, Punk, but I know you about to backdoor him.
Fortunately, everyone showed their professionals and rallied, finishing a great story. Number 7, an epic Wargames match. Did CM Punk do for Wargames what he did for Hell in a Cell against Drew McIntyre? Restore the match to its former glory? Well, that's not the case, as although Punk put in a fantastic performance, as everyone delivered tonight. The Wargames match has lots of action and told a fantastic story of 4 longtime allies getting an outsider's help to overcome a much stronger and much more vicious team through teamwork and heart.
Yep.
This year's men's Wargames match is going to be tough to top, but knowing the WWE's roster's dedication to excellence, fans have much to look forward to, as you know the men's roster will look to raise the bar even higher for Wargames 2025.
Except for Tonga.
Jacob Fatu is unstoppable.
No
Tonight
cap.
was the night that Jacob Fatu proved that he's not only unstoppable in the ring, there's no stopping his meteoric rise to the top. Yes, the Samoan Werewolf has enjoyed a mega push, but he's made sure to capitalize on this momentum, showing the fans everything he's capable of as a performer.
Bro, we need more YNs in wrestling. Jacob Fatu, he ain't young. I guess we call him an ON, old, you know what I'm saying? But we need more ends in wrestling, like real ends, bro. Jacob Fatu, crazy, been in the penitentiary, incarcerated. But you see how he's portrayed. Javon Evans, I don't know if, low key YN, but he's going crazy. Should we count Tama Tonga as a YN? He be acting crazy, so he might be a YN. But like, bro, if you was watching the match, Tama Tonga was going crazy, Jacob Fatu was going crazy. Like, they act crazy. We need more of that. His swagger, the way he talk, bro. We need more of that in wrestling, bro. It makes it fun, more realistic.
Like Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu is headed to the top sooner than later. Tonight's performance wasn't the first time he's impressed fans, but it added even more fuel to the rocket strapped to his back. But that was the good. What about the bad?
The women's match?
A disappointing opener.
It was
the women's Wargame match was a bit of a
Not
disappointment,
good.
particularly when you compare it to the past 2 women's Wargames matches, which were superior to the men's matches. The WWE made a serious blunder by having Nia Jax start the match, which slowed things down too much. It also didn't help that she looked outclassed by everyone else in the match. The match also suffered from the lack of storylines driving it, other than Rhea Ripley wanting revenge on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Perhaps the worst part of the lengthy match was that it had no flow until late in the bout, as it seemed like one high spot after another, with wrestlers taking sick bumps only to get up moments later. Some Hulk Hogan level chair shots. It's safe to say that wrestling fans are happy that unprotected chair shots to the head are a thing of the past in WWE.
Jax, right?
That being said, if you're going to go with a chair shot to the back or somewhere else, make it look good or find another weapon to use. Tonight's chair shots harken back to Hulk Hogan's legendary bad chair shots to Conan that until tonight were considered the very worst. Number 3, Balor vs Priest needs to end. Finn Balor's attack on Damian Priest during Priest's title match against Gunther was unnecessary and an example of a feud overstaying its welcome. Balor vs Priest was a solid program, but both men need to move on. Sadly, the WWE's tendency to stretch feuds out, particularly when a wrestler says they're putting the feud behind them, is a defect the writing team needs to work on. Number 4.
Here's the thing, bro. I don't know if it needs to end, because I feel like it barely even got, started, whatever. Finn cost him, right? That was brewing up for a minute, right? Finn cost him a World Championship, then we got Damian versus Finn, I believe, and Damian won, and that was that, but I never feel like we got closure. Like, Finn never really got his get back for real. Like, yeah, he cost him, but what else happened? So he cost him again, and I feel like this is either where the storyline peaks or where it really just ends. You have Damian win again. But I feel like Finn is about to get his get back, and maybe we get a third match after this next match. Like, add a stipulation. Extreme Rules, whatever, Hell in a Cell, like, make it bloody. Make us really believe. But Finn needs to get his get back, bro, because he be taking L's, I ain't gonna lie.
Another wasted opportunity adds to the boredom. Suspense is a great storytelling tool, but Tiffany Stratton's repeated failures at cashing in a Money in the Bank briefcase are no longer entertaining. Stratton is already suffering from her association with Nia Jax, and the WWE wasted the perfect opportunity for her to cash in a briefcase when both Liv Morgan and Nia Jax were laid out. Fans would have forgiven the WWE for the endless teases had she cashed it in tonight. Instead, it's doubtful many fans even care anymore. and ad overload. TKO Holdings' determination to squeeze ads into every square inch of its screen has undoubtedly resulted in significant revenue, but at what point will it stop? Will the WWE go the NASCAR route and have wrestlers start wearing sponsorship logos on their ring gear? Is the ref going to start wearing logos? Now, I know the WWE isn't going to stop its advertising blitz, but we're still going to call it out for reaching obnoxious levels. Now, there was nothing downright.
I mean, I didn't really think too much of the sponsorships. Like, I don't know about that one, bro.
Ugly. Even though the women's Wargames match was a weak start to the show, Survivor Series picked up the pace, ending with a dynamite men's Wargames match and likely making fans forget about the troubled start. One thing that was certainly a little disappointing was no appearance from The Rock, the man who gave a cryptic message at the end of Bad Blood. So what was that all about? We still don't know. Even though the night finished up quite well, it would have been great to see The Rock actually turn up and give maybe another cryptic clue or call out Roman Reigns or do something. It was definitely a decent PLE, but would have been better with some twist right at the end.
I don't know though, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's needed right now, bro. We're at Survivor Series. Like, I don't think a Rock return was needed. I don't think a CM Punk, Paul Heyman heel turn was needed right now. Like, that was a pretty. I was satisfied with the way the night ended. I don't think it needed Rock. I don't think it needed a heel turn. Like, they won. You get to build up the suspense for more things. You don't need to have everything happen at a big pay-per-view. Like, oh yeah, let's do it, because it wouldn't even make sense at that point. We got hella time, bro. It's literally December. You could do it at, I don't even know what the next pay-per-view, or Royal Rumble, something. Like, we're good. We're chilling.
What would you guys think of Survivor Series? But just before we end, two top stars legit injured in the Wargames match. I was concerned that Jacob Fatu may have injured himself during the Wargames match. Fatu seemed to land wrong when he dived off the top rope and missed the move. Fatu seemed to favor his leg for the rest of the match, and although he continued working, leading to concerns he may have injured himself. However, unfortunately, it's not just Jacob Fatu who was injured during the match, as during the post-show press conference, Jey Uso confirmed that his brother Jimmy Uso broke his toe during the Wargames match. This is presumably where he took a dive off the top of the cage onto Jacob Fatu through the table. It seemed that he may have landed awkwardly during it, and Jimmy Uso just came off a lengthy injury, so hopefully he won't be taking too much time out for the rest of the year. We're wishing them both a speedy recovery. But there you have it, folks. I will look at some.
Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all thought about Survivor Series. I had a pretty good time with this pay-per-view. The women's match, it did start off like slow. They were botching hella, and then Rhea Hogan just, that was the nail on the coffin for me. Did not enjoy that. But everything else, bro, didn't need no Rock return. Rock, we don't need you, gangy. Didn't need no heel turn. Everything was just as good to me. Let me know what y'all think. Prayers out to Jimmy and Jacob and Bronson. But yeah, like, comment, sub. I'll see y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.